the data intelligence agent. The link to the repo will be in the description below. Come to code and just do download the zip, download it, extract it, and then open it up in Visual Studio Code. Now, the way it works is if you have your CSV and place it in here and call it data.csv, what you can then do is go into ideas and just write up a little brief spec of what it is you actually want to do. In here, it can be this level. In fact, you can use this one or add anything extra. Then when you're in Claude, if you do planner, and then basically what you can do is drag and drop here. That gives the path to the folder. When you run that, it'll produce in here a Kaggle plan. We can change the names later, but let's stick with these names. It will basically go a plan of what it's going to do all that data analysis for you. Once that's done, we then do /spec, and again drag this one in here. That'll then produce for you the technical specification called Kaggle specs. I worked on a Kaggle file, so I'm just calling it that. That'll go through exactly what's needed and all the files on a technical level that'll be done. Then when you've done that, you just do /execute, and you'll then drag and drop that here, and it'll run it. It will then create in the source the relevant files. So I would delete all of these when you've downloaded your project. I would also delete the project 01 because that's a previous one. If you delete that, it will make a new project 01. If you don't delete it, it will make it project 02. That'll run all the images, charts, and insights, etc., everything we need. It'll also produce a very initial report for you on your CSV. You don't have to tell it about the CSV, it'll pick it up, but it might be handy for genomics if you do add some useful information. Then what you can do is basically run /insights. And when you run that, what that will do is in the output folder, it will produce a subfolder called insights that'll have a little markdown for every image. And what that's actually doing in its commands is it's actually going through, if we look at insights here, it's going through every image and ask for some analysis. And perhaps in this folder, when you get down to here, what you can do is add in your own. Checking for insights, looking at things. If you've got something specific, you can just add it as extra sections, and it's going to apply insights to all of that, which will then basically produce this insights MD report or this insights web page where it's going through, giving you the key insights and actually telling you which images it was referencing. In this case here, it's referencing 2 different images. That'll kind of do a lot of the legwork for you. You can also, if I remember rightly, in commands, yes, that'll do that for you. What you can also do is if you've got a particular image that you want more information on, you just go to wherever your images are. What I would do is go here, drag and drop it across. So it's got the reference. I've done 2 of those by mistake. And then type in whatever query can you, and what that'll do is that'll send it forwards. What I would suggest is if you're doing that, is you do /model and then pick Opus because that's more capable, but the Sonnet 4.6 is very good. So if you ever want kind of higher thinking, all you need to do is do /model and you can change it. The default is Sonnet. So that's a workflow to get you set up with all the charts and the reports for any file. And as I've said, if you go into the data folder, imagine all of these, we keep .git keep, delete all those through, just call your file data.csv and it will work through. and just use the files that it creates here, Kaggle ideas, Kaggle plan, Kaggle specs, as the ones that you drag as we've just done. So that's how you can use the data intelligence agent